Okay, so DocuFit then. Rob was in yesterday for his first consultation, got some information from him. We had a little chat, seeing what his goals are, what he wants to achieve from training. Got some details off him, some height, weight, measurements, that kind of thing. So now it's a day later and I am looking at his file and getting it all ready. He's due in tomorrow for his first training session. So I've got some work to do behind the scenes before we can get stuck into that training session. I need to figure out his calorie goals, his nutrition goals and targets. And I need to figure out exactly how we're training, what we're going to do in the training sessions. So this is what I'm doing today. If you want to take a look, this is Rob's file that I'm going to control, that I'm going to log everything on. So I've got his name up here, all his credentials up at the top, and we're just going to log weekly and monthly his progress. So weight lost, weight gained, if that's the case, left to target, and then we've got all of his other details up here, waist, chest, and things like that. And we'll keep a log on that as we go forward and making sure we keep making progress as we go. I'm about to do his calorie calculation on here, and we use something called the Harris-Benedict equation. It's a long-winded equation that we do, quite complicated if you don't know what it is. And we'll go through that, and it comes out with a calorie calculation for him. Total daily energy expenditure times by whatever kind of lifestyle he's living, which is sedentary. I never know how to pronounce that. Sedentary for Rob. And then that'll give me a daily calorie target for him when I finish that equation. After that, I'll be writing his programs. We'll be looking at what's going to go into his training program. I'll take you through the thought process when we go through that, but as we've spoke before, it's probably going to be a slow starter. So yeah, I'm going to crack it. I'm going to get cracking with that, and then I'll come back. We'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at what I've done, and then we'll take a look at his training, and we'll go from there. But this is all the work that goes in behind the scenes before we even actually get to getting anywhere near the gym. So we've had the consultation. Now this is the part where I do my paperwork, do my work behind the scenes, and we'll have a look at it and see you here in a minute. Okay then, so an hour or so later, and I believe all things considered, I came up with a program and a way forward for myself and Rob. So let's take a little look at what I've done. So first thing I've done was have a look at his calorie target. This was the Harris-Benedict equation I was talking about earlier. You can see that there. But whole load of numbers, whole load of this and that, but the bottom line is his maintenance calories figured out about 2,815 calories. So we knocked 500 calories off that in order to get us a sensible calorie target per day for sensible weight loss, sensible healthy weight loss. So his calorie target is going to be around 2,315 calories a day. As long as he doesn't exceed that, we should see weight loss, fat loss. Okay, so that was his calorie target. I have done that. Next thing we looked at, once I had the calorie target, I looked at setting us some short-term goals for the next days, weeks, and months to come. Okay, so here it is here. You can take a look. If you can see all that. Basically, I'll put that down in a nutshell as short-term goals. We've done weekly goals, so the first 4 weeks are the same. The first 4 week goals were lose at least one. Every week was to lose at least 1 pound of body fat, complete 3 training sessions, and hit our daily calorie target. If we do that, by the time we get to week 4, we will have hit our 4 week goals, which will be 4 week goals to have lost 5 to 6 pound of body fat, 2 centimeters lost off our waist, clothes fitting better, appearance in mirror fitting better. And when we get to the 4 week marker, we will take new pictures, take new measurements, and check in and see exactly how we're going in there in terms of weight loss, body change, and all that good stuff. Okay, so then we will continue to week 8. Doing the same thing, again, hitting our calorie target, completing our 3 training sessions, and hitting our daily calorie target, which is what I just said there. So we continue that to 8 weeks, and then at 8 weeks, we're going to take new pictures, new measurements, and then we'll be looking at 8 week goals, at least 1 stone lost. So we're looking to have lost a stone within the 2 months, 5 centimeters lost off the weight, muscle mass gained, appearance in the mirror improved, clothes fitting better, and 5 centimeters or more lost from waist and chest. So there are 8-week goals outlined, so I've just done them. So obviously, in order to hit them, we need a training program. So everything considered with the training program, I've wrote out 2 sessions, one that we'll do with me twice a week, and one that I'd like him to do at home. So let's have a look at the one that I'd like him to do at home. What he wants to do, what he's trying to achieve is coordination. So I've wrote him out a program that's dead simple that I want him to do at home. I've bought him some tennis balls. Might sound a bit daft, but I've bought him some tennis balls and I'd like him to do these drills at home. So yeah, so if you want to pause it, you can have a look at that. Right. Hand-eye drills. He's basically going to stand in front of the wall with his tennis ball. Now, I know his coordination has slowed down a lot with the treatments he's had, with the operations he's had, and with the medication that he's on. So this will actually be more difficult than it would be for anybody else. So what I want him to stand about 5 foot from the wall, if that. And he's going to go right arm throwing high, 20 times catching, right arm going low, 20 times catching. Same at left. Then I want him to go low, same at left, then I want him to cover one eye. Go high, cover one eye, and go low, swap arms. And I want 20 on each. Should take him half an hour to 45 minutes to complete that. And that will improve. That is a really good exercise for improving his hand-eye coordination. So I want him to do that one at home. So that's his home one. So that's one that he can hit in his targets that we were talking about before, one of his 3 training sessions. And then I want him to do this one in the gym with me twice a week for the first 4 weeks. And then after the first 4 weeks, we will be changing this one up, okay? So, this is all about just getting him moving in the gym. I want him to be pushing and pulling the prowler. That's the big tank thing. I want him to be working on the ski erg, nice and slow paced, just moving about, doing some farmer's walks, moving some kettlebells, moving some weights around. And then, in order to improve his coordination with his foot-eye coordination, I want to get him on the agility ladder. We do some drills on the agility ladder, backwards and forwards, in and out the cubes, in and out the spaces, and look to improve his coordination and also burn some calories while we're doing it. So that's everything that I've done. It took me an hour to 2 hours or somewhere in that region. So now the file is prepped and we are ready to get ourselves into the gym, start the work, get cracking. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, look you fit. Episode 2. Bye!